What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Keane. Once again, shout out to both Adam and Philip, who have provided the goods and ultimately were involved in getting me to discover this group, which is never a name I heard, which is interesting because so many of the fans of different groups that I've been, and artists that I've been deep diving through, artists that I at least knew on some level when I was younger, a number of them are very fond of Keane. A number of you are very fond of Keane. So it's weird to me that it's a name that never came across my radar, if only because, you know, we're talking early 2000s. I was in my 20s. Like, I was old enough to have my ear, you know, to several different, like, music scenes and so on. But for whatever reason, never even heard of them. So it's cool to go through the catalog now, or at least, you know, the first album of a larger catalog. And yeah, the next tune is Untitled 1. It's untitled, so, you know, there's nothing to really speculate about. I wonder why an untitled track is on the album. And that's not a critique, that's just saying, you know, that seems purposeful on some level. Surely you could give it, you know, like I've heard the Cocteau Twins, some of their titles are no more than like working labels that allow them to have a sort of starting point for a song. So yeah, it's a curious thing. Let's find out if there's any, you know, lyrics or themes as such. This is Keane. The tune is Untitled 1, and it's from their 2004 album Hopes and Fears. This pensive, like introspective sound. His voice. So smooth and pleasant. And I like the percussive groove. I like the drums. It's a bit like breakbeat-esque, like the syncopation. Hello. At the low end. All this sort of deep theremin type of synth weed. It's up in the heights. I feel like it's closing it off more and more. A remarkable tune. I'm not sure what it's about. A couple of the lines are very intriguing. It's like he really saying that like you're not the one I was hoping for, then leading into I'll see you on the other side. But yeah, the beautiful vocals, which, you know, as I've come to understand, and, you know, knowing on some level that Morton and Aha were an inspiration, it doesn't surprise me. You know, I've come to basically expect that type of angelic, you know, floating in the sky type of vocals. But like I said, a cool percussive groove, not necessarily with bite you wouldn't say, but it had some nice pop to it, and it just had a really cool syncopated groove, and I like, you know, the fast hi-hats and like the smashing cymbals at different points. Just a cool groove. And then again, the synth work or the keyboard work, those kind of lush, like deep, like organ style keys. Some of those like small little touches that are almost like arrhythmic, like I mean they're in the rhythm, but they're just, you know, that little sort of swooshing sound that would go off at the beginning of the bars. Yeah, just really cool composition. Don't really know what the tune is about, so I look forward to hearing people comment. And again, I am still curious, you know, a tune that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen Untitled on, you know, certainly in the world of electronic music, but even in the world of like pop music and rock and so on, I've seen a track like on an album that isn't given a formal title, but it always raises the question to me like, ooh, I wonder why that choice was made. So yeah, curious about a very good tune. Once again, shout out to the folks involved in getting me to check out this band. Shout out to Philip, shout out to Adam, and yeah, let me know what you think of this one. I will see you next time. Peace.